Hey, listen, we're getting back to a rhythm again. It always comes back to a rhythm. We have big events that messes up the market. And here we are. It is right here. Let's look down to the bottom real quick. 10:24 a.m. here in my time zone. All right, for you North Americans, New York time zone, 10:24 p.m. Wow, isn't that something? I'm AM, you're PM, vice versa. So, let's have a look. Let's go back in the past. We're on a 1 minute chart here for all you guys that trade fast and quick and in and out, right? I'm just going to give you a quick lesson because we're getting back into the rhythm. 6 a.m. Tokyo time, right? Here we go. Singapore time, 6 a.m. See? 16:10 your time because you're on daylight saving now. So that's 6:10 in the evening. New York time. Let's go back over here. Let's go to my time. You're going to go down here to Singapore. I don't live in Singapore. I live in the far southwest Pacific Islands. Alright? But we're on the same time zone as Singapore. 6 a.m. Boom. Here comes the Singapore pump. A few people start to take profit. Starts to go again. And boom. Off it goes. Right here the managers show up 6:30. And whack. Away it goes. And they go for broke, and they're trying to look at that 39. Let's go over here, top of that wick. 39,945, 940. What is it? 39,930. They're trying to break that 40,000. Now this is not a bear market, right? People, sorry, this is not a sorry. This is not a bull market, right? You know what a bull market is? 60,000 plus the last high. We're in the middle, but here's my point. So we're getting back into that rhythm, right? Yesterday we got the right here. We got the Moscow pump, right? 11:30 my time. Here we go. 11:30. Boom, Moscow pump, right? So here we go. Let's get up to here. Let's get back to our time. So you can go for you folks in North America. You can. Let's go over across the river. No, I'll make it smaller. How's that? So we can fit it all in. My AM is your PM. Your PM is my AM. So 6 a.m. in the morning when you're going to get that Asia market is 6 p.m. your time. So there it goes. It goes up. Now look, here's where we were. See the medium along here? Around that 38.8, 38.9, 38.6, right? Well, here's the medium where we are. So here's what happens. This is a rhythm. Regardless of what the 1 hour, 2 hour, and 6 hour chart does. The army, the green army. But, well, let's look. Let's go back and look. What was it back here? It was right before, hang on, 9, we got to go to 6 p.m. your time. This could be confusing, couldn't it? I'll forget about that, try and do that for you. I'll just show you the current. So here we are, 1 minute, and boom, off it goes, and up it gets there. And then what happens is, people around the world see this pump, and they all start taking their profits out of it. They see that, right? Now, the market will always come back to where it should be on each of these pumps. So you can do this for Singapore, 6 p.m. your time. Then we go to London, which is going to be the middle of the night, your time, right? London's coming on board for me soon in a couple hours. 10:30 London, right? We got to go to London time. Well, we got Moscow showing up right now, 11 o'clock, because we got Moscow in play, right? Because all those Ruskies, right, with their ruble tanking, they're all moving into crypto. So 11, in half an hour here, we're going to get another go. But here's what happens every time. You can play this both ways. You play this pump for sure. Now look what happens. It starts just chiseling away, chip, 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 back down to where it should be. That's what happens. You get the pump for those markets, right? Those 3-4 different market times, and then it'll slowly come all the way back down again. Now what do we got here? What's the armies doing? See, we had a change of the guard last 2 hours. Last 2 hours, red and red. This one here, two hours ago, big wick on both sides. It's not technical analysis. It's just like that's a weak one, right? But we got into another one. So the 2 hour should be, yes, see here, same thing. So we got two great red armies winning on the 1 hour and 2 hour, but the 6 hour, not so sure. But it's weakening, right? See here, see this wick? Have a look. It was weakening, right? See the 12 hours ago it was weakening, 6 hours ago it's weakening. We just had that at 8 o'clock this morning, right? My time, 8 p.m. your time. You can learn this 6-hour chart now that you're on daylight saving for North America. New York time, 8 a.m., 2 p.m. in the afternoon, 8 p.m. in the evening, 2 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m., 8 to 8. That's the time zones for the 6. 2 hours you can figure out for yourself. So when that new candle comes, you'll always get a bit of a fake out, and it'll go the other way. But back to what I was telling you. So now, look, now you see this rhythm, right? You can start to do this. You guys that want to take the trades, and you go over to your, this is just a chart thing I've worked out on an algorithm here. So boom, got it set on the 5 minute, and there's an entry point, up, got it out, boom, back into the short, right? Now I'm out of the short. You can take these coins here on the side in your alerts that we're getting through carbon, and you can utilize them. You can do what I do, go over here, have a look. Bitcoin is a 2% gain. Go and have a look. Rune 16%. That's pretty crazy, man. I wouldn't do that. Let's have a look. Let's go have a look. I didn't trade Rune. I was trading Atom. Sorry, my internet. Yeah, you see, there's their pump in the, well, see, no, it showed up 2 hours late. Here it is. Didn't, see? Don't play it. It's not the same chart. Don't play it. I have to look up what Rune is. I was trading that the other week, you know. You saw me trading that. But I was down playing on Atom this morning. Anyway, yeah, down here. Okay, KNC, who knows what that is? That's brand spanking new, I guarantee it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. A little bit of, you go to the day chart, you see something blast. Yeah, see? It's only been on Bybit for a handful of days, since the 11th of last month. Be careful, right? Be careful. Don't go play around with a coin that's that brand spanking new. So let's go back to our master coin, Bitcoin, just to show you the example. And if you watch Atom and AVAX and all that, the same. So here, brief recap. 6 a.m., 6 p.m. your time, we get this Asia market pump, the first start of it. The boys showing up in their offices, and then 6:30, bang, away it goes. So we have that. Now we've got out at the top. How do we know where to get out? Because we just look to the past and we go back. Well, we know it's not going to get above 40, right? So we just go back, zoom out, 5 minute chart, and we go back here. And sure enough, look, there you go. Yeah, okay, time to get out, right? Time to get out that 40. Don't give your money back. So let's go back, and we jump out, right? And then what happens is, we could start to play it right away, but I don't. I just let it, you know, it's going to play along for a half an hour or so, but I know it's going to come back down here. So then it's time to start to take your short, and that's right when I do. Right at a couple minutes past 8, where was it? 8:06, I think it was. Yeah, right around here. I went, okay, time to get in. It's going to start to go down because it's going to correct itself and come back to the actual value. This is a pump, so always come back. So we're back into this rhythm again, right? So you can utilize that. Go out there and make some profits, and utilize that, and start to make some extra money besides your carbon money. Do this in your Beyond the Bot account, and win. So here we go. What is that? 8 minutes. Good. Quick little lesson for you. Go out and use carbon. Go out and share carbon. You know, as soon as you want to be sharing carbon. You know why you want to be sharing carbon? Because we're going to get to the point where we're a self-funding community. That's what Kevin wants. Where there's enough funds coming in from that $49 a month or whatever it is, that there's enough to run the platform, and that's it. He's not doing this to make money as a network marketing thing. It's to become a self-funded community. Then we have this community, so the memberships are going to stop. And when the memberships stop, it's over. And your friend's going to ask what's going on, you go, I can't help you. So if you care about your friends, go share it with them now, because when we get to the point that it's self-funded, that's when it stops. All right, fantastic. Like I always say, see you around like a rissole, see you along like a sausage, in a while, alligator. All right? You know, people probably trying to figure out what a rissole and a sausage is. Have fun, I have fun.